morning, everybody. JBL here. It is March 7th and it's a little chilly out. I'm sitting out in the garage. I'm not sitting inside Battle Royale Red because she is totally soaked. I got to clean her up from yesterday's tournament. So just wanted to give you an update. Didn't take any videos on the water. It rained all day. Northeast winds. They vary between 10 to 20. And I ended up getting second place. I had big fish at the tournament. I don't know the exact, it was 9.32 or 9.34. And anyway, everything kind of went as expected. I had two primary areas. One I knew was going to get blown out. I tried it in the morning. It did not work out. I didn't stay there very long, and then I went to the backup plan, which is where I stayed all day. And then at the end of the day, I went back to the primary area just to see if I can blow through there and maybe pick one up, which it didn't happen. So no videos on the water, but I'll show you what I caught. So let me show this little clip of video of me putting them in a bag, and I'll kind of tell you what I used. So watch this video. We'll be right back. It's only about 45 seconds, so see you. That's plenty. Little one. Make sure you get those fish. There you go. Little one. 3, right? 4. Let's get Al's. We got Al's big fish here. Al's, that's yours. And the last one.
Hold it till the back. There you go. There she is. Hold it up. You're gonna have to back up, Brian. That thing's. Hold it up, Al. There you go. Turn it a little bit that way, and hold it up. We can't get you in it. We can get the fish.
Hey,
there you go. Hold it up. There you go.
Yeah.
That's a big girl.
All right, so that was it. Very short clip of what I caught. It was not a bad day, just not a lot of big fish. We caught fish all day. My partner, he only had one keeper, but he was catching a lot of shorts. The males that were on beds were very small. And, you know, I just kind of go by them. If I looked at them and they didn't look like that, I didn't even mess with them. We just kept going. And so what we did is after, you know, we went through the primary spot, we went to the canal. I spent most of the day there. And what I would do is I would kind of work through it. And I was fan casting a Wacky Rig Senko weighted. This is the, I don't know if you can see it, the hook I was using. It's the Bass Pro Shop tungsten. I was throwing this on 14-pound fluorocarbon. And literally, I wasn't up against the bank. I was kind of going down the middle, and I was just pitching and pitching. And we worked this canal all the way down one side, then we'd come back up the other side. And then my next trip, I would move a little closer into the bank. And the water was real clear, so I could see the beds. And made a pass through it again. And then on my third pass, we came in and I'd seen this male bass the whole time, every trip. But I seen it little underneath the grass. I could see just about this much of a dark spot, and I'm looking at it, and I'm like, maybe that's the female. So I pitched in there, it dropped on the bed, and she came out slowly from the grass. She was underneath the grass, and she looked at it, and I worked it out, and the water's clear, so I got in about 3 feet of water, and I can see the fish is still following it all the way out. And I popped it out of the grass. There was eelgrass and hydrilla mixed, very little eelgrass. And when I did, she grabbed it, she turned, I set the hook, and when I set the hook, I broke off. And it was a bad knot, because when I broke off, it like wasn't enough pressure to stick her. So anyway, so I went ahead and left her, watched it for a little bit, didn't see her come back. I said, wow, I lost that deal. So we worked our way on through and made our round through this canal again. Came back. When I came back the second time, I sat there. I didn't see the male, didn't see her, and I figured I'd just drop a weighted Texas rig Senko. This is what I was using, and this is on 17-pound fluorocarbon. And I pitched in there, and it went straight down to the bed, and she came out from underneath the grass and literally just went straight to it, picked it up, and when she turned, I set the hook, and we got her to the boat. So yeah, 17-pound fluorocarbon Texas rig Senko. I use black and blue flake on both the wacky rig and the Texas rig. I fished this on a let's see, what I don't even know what this one is. It's a 7 medium action, yeah, 7 foot medium heavy, and that's what I caught that female on. Other than that, we did catch one on a jerkbait in the middle of the canal. Really just a typical type of fishing, sight fishing. You know, we'd blind cast, and then we'd work the bank, and we'd keep going back to see if any females had moved up, and we stayed in there most of the day. Like I said, it was raining all day. It was 10 to 20 northeast. It was brutal. So I almost had 14 pounds for second place, and like I said, the big fish 9 something, and first place was 17. And I talked to that gentleman, and he said he caught them all on Senkos. He was just blind casting Senkos. He wasn't bed fishing. He was just slinging a Senko around. Other than that, the weights dropped pretty quick. It was. I mean, when you get a northeastern like that and the wind's blowing that hard, it just cuts the lake down so small. So everybody got into these little pockets, and we stayed in this canal. I was shocked that I was the only one in this canal. I was the only one in this canal. Nobody. And it's the biggest canal on this whole lake system, so worked out for me. But that's about it, guys. So we've got tournament stop 1, I did very well in. Tournament stop 2, not real well. And tournament stop 5, second place. And like I said, I didn't even fish 3 and 4, which is a 2-day event back to back. And so I mean, I'm having a good start to the year. I just I got to be able to fish all the events. And so, but anyway, I'm gonna keep working on these videos, try to get some cameras set up to where it's one camera is just a hassle. I didn't realize this was so difficult to spend capturing all this. So but anyway, I'll be interested to see how well I moved up in points. I was in second in points, and then I dropped down to I dropped way down. I was out of the top 10, easily out of the top 10. So hopefully this will get me back up to 10th place. I don't know, we'll see. But anyway, that's it for this week's video. As always, you guys have a blessed day, and we'll talk to you next time. See you.